In my search for Will James, I can't neglect any lead that comes my way. So when cowboy artist Larry Bute told me about a potential sign that was left by Will James, I jumped on the occasion and got in touch with the rancher, Sean Gimmer, who was kind enough to take a day off to show me the place where he had found what definitely looks like something that could have been left behind by Will James.
But you get to looking here, and there's, pretty much every cowboy that ever rode by here carved their name in this, or drew a brand, or like, that's a cool brand.
Dolly's name.
Oh yeah. That's kind of new. It's 1917, and it's really weathered. It's one of the oldest ones there.
The signature is not very clear. The N of James has disappeared with the water and wind probably, but it's obviously Will James. There is no doubt about this. It might not be clear with what we see on the image, but when we take the time there, it was possible to see that it was definitely Will James. What leads me to think it's possible, it's the location. It's in a high spot. It's nothing to catch attention. It's very discreet compared to all the other signatures who are very big and everything. This one was very small at the top right corner of the building behind. So it was done in a very discreet way, and it was one of the earlier signature. There is one signature in 1909, but not many other signatures. The other thing that is interesting is the way that the 7 has a cross on it. This is the way Will James would sign in the old days. 1917 would be written with that cross on the 7. And there is the line also under. This is also something that we see the people at the beginning of the last century would often sign with a line on top or under the dates. The other signatures don't have that special mark. So that makes me believe that if it was a fake, it's somebody who really knew how people would do things in those days. The other thing that is interesting is that Sean discovered that 2 years after he had been at that place many times. It's very unnoticeable if you go there, and you really have to take time and care to find the space. The ranch was also a very large ranch which hired a lot of people, so the possibility that Will James had been there is very, very strong. We knew that he was in that area a lot of the time. This is one of his favorite spots. It's a wild horse country. It's a place where they would hire a lot of cowboys. Chances of Will James having been at that place are very strong.